Hello, and today I'm gonna talk about this thing which is on my shoulder, which is called DPV, or Dive Propulsion Vehicle, and basically it's gonna be a little bit of review. DPV, that's actually a lot of fun. All your dives actually are changing simply because it's giving different perspective on a dive site when you're cruising around it, but at the same time you can see away more from this reef, simply because you can cover bigger distances. So for example, from the pyramids, where we usually do the dives, all the way to Gemeluk Beach, it takes only 39 minutes. Most probably it's more than 1 kilometer. I've never been measuring it, I have to do it on a map. It covers pretty long distances, even you are on a cruise mode. Yeah, it's not fast. It doesn't feel fast, but it is fast. And then especially in our area where we do a lot of short dives, DPV is kind of an option. For example, in so many places we are not diving simply because there is no entrance from the beach, but you can start from another beach, cruise all the way to that particular place you would like to dive, and then cruise back. Or you cruise to the next beach following the current and the driver is picking you up. That's a really big benefit what I see, and that's one of the reasons why we got these DPVs. The market now is a flood of it, all this DPV stuff. There's a small ones which you can attach to your legs if it's lithium-ion batteries, so you can carry them in a hand luggage in an airplane if you're flying somewhere. Yeah, the real diving DPVs looks pretty much this size. First time when I started thinking about it was during the tech dives, when we did 100-meter dive, and it took pretty long to get down to 100 meters. I thought if I would have a DPV, so it would take a way faster, I will not lose the bottom time because it takes so long to get down, and I'm not running into the big decompression times. Another moment when I started thinking about the DPVs was because people asking for it. They asked me, Martin, do you have this underwater scooters? So we would like to try. All these components came together and now we finally have them. This is from Dive Extras and it's called Black Tip. This particular model is travel. So basically what we are going to do with these DPVs in our shop, we're gonna offer long DPV dives. Then we're gonna offer, of course, courses, because you need the certification to ride one, because it's all about the safety. If you just know how to press the buttons but you don't know what to do in emergency situations, that can be a problem. Another thing what we're gonna do is we're gonna use them for the tech dives. Most probably we're gonna pair them. So basically it's possible to put two DPVs next to each other and drive them that way. Probably travel and use them also for some expedition dives. All right, here it's in a close-up, and I will explain how it works. There is nothing really complicated in this DPV. It's just a propeller, it's a switcher, which is giving you the speeds, and also you can shift the gears up and down. Then, what's inside? Basically, it's only the tube, which you can open this way. There is a strap which keeps it in a place. And as you can see on a cover, there are O-rings, which prevent water going in. Then inside, there is little electronics, nothing really else. And there are two battery holders, which is the same as for the tools. In this particular model, we have two batteries. It's 20 or 18 watts, depends on the country you're living, and it's 12 ampere hours. The minimum amount of the ampere hours this particular DPV is working is 5 ampere hours. So, and you just slide it in as long as it clicks. So it's sitting in a place, and when you want to remove them, all you do is just remove. And that's all technologia.
Technologia!
Nothing really complicated. These batteries can give you 123 minutes in a cruising speed, which is about the third or fourth gear. For this particular DPV, you switch the gears, so double click is up, single click is down, and to keep it rolling, you have to keep it all the time. When you release it, it just stops. So double click, it's on. As long as you hold it, it goes. As long as you let it go, it stops. There's a display which shows you what is the battery level and also which gear you are. The moment, the second, if I want to go up, double click, and that's how it works. This video is not sponsored by anyone. It's just by willing to explain and show people that we have them in a shop. And believe me, it's gonna change your dives. It's a lot of fun. All right, that's it for today. And don't forget to like the video and also subscribe, and see you on the next one. Bye. And that's how the setup looks like. So the selfie stick is under these two bungee cords. With a clip, it's attached to one of the bungee cords, so I make sure that I'm not losing my camera. If I want to film myself from bigger distance, I'm just basically pulling out a little bit. If I want to film myself vertical, so for social medias, so then all I do is just tilt a little bit the camera, and now it's filming vertical. If I want to film forward, all I do is just put the camera in this position, and then I can film forward. So